Hi, welcome to HouseFlippingSpreadsheet.com. You're watching a video tutorial on how to set up the property information sheet. Setting up the property information sheet is the first and most important step for starting a new project, because this information is used throughout the spreadsheet for analyzing deals and reporting project information. You can navigate to the property information sheet by clicking the Setup button or the gear icon in the upper right-hand corner of the Home menu. The first section of the info sheet is the general property information, which includes the property type, property address, school district, the number of beds and baths, and square footage. This property information will be presented on the various reporting options throughout the spreadsheet. The next section is the project variable section. This is a crucial step because the project variables information will affect the financing costs and holding costs required for your project, and these values will ultimately be used to determine your maximum purchase price. The project schedule on the left is where you'll input the expected duration for rehabbing the project, plus the length of time it will take to sell the property and close the sale to the end buyer. This time period is entered in months and used to calculate the overall holding cost on the rehab analyzer. The project schedule is a required field that must be filled in because it will be used to calculate the total holding cost for the project. If you leave the project schedule blank, your holding costs on the rehab analyzer will remain at $0. The variables on the right side of the screen relate to financial variables such as the projected after repair value and the monthly or yearly holding costs you will incur during the project. These values will be carried over to the rehab analyzer and assist in determining the maximum purchase price. The next section is the financing variables section. This section is where you will select the financing type, amount, and terms of the financing used to fund your project. To start, select whether the project will be an all-cash deal or require financing by using the drop-down menu in the cell on the right-hand side. One thing to note, the default setting if the box is left blank is an all-cash deal. If you select all cash from the drop-down menu or leave the cell blank, you can move on to the next step. If you will be financing the project, select Finance from the drop-down menu. Once you've selected Financed, a few more cells will appear with some additional financing questions and options. The financing amount cell includes 4 options on the drop-down menu for financing your project: purchase price only, repair costs only, all costs, and specific loan amount. The first 3 financing options are based upon calculated results performed by the rehab analyzer. The purchase price only option obtains funding for only the amount paid to purchase the property. All other costs, such as fixed costs and repair costs, would be paid out of cash. This loan amount is equal to the maximum purchase price value calculated on the rehab analyzer. The repair costs only financing option would receive funding for all repairs to the property, which is equal to the value of the repair cost estimate total plus the repair cost contingency. The all costs financing option would receive funding for all costs associated with the rehab project, including the purchase of the property, the buying costs, the holding costs, and the repair costs. One other thing to note, the selling costs such as seller's commissions, seller's assisted closing costs, home warranties, and other selling costs are assumed to be paid at closing and are not factored into the all costs loan amount. The final financing option is to input a specific loan amount or dollar value you intend on borrowing to finance your rehab project. If you select specific loan amount from the drop-down menu, a new cell will appear on the right-hand side where you can input the value of the loan. Once you select the financing amount, you can input the financing terms, such as the rate, lender points, and down payment. To input a down payment, select Yes or No from the drop-down menu and then input the required down payment percentage. The next section is the comparable sales information section, where you can input property and sales information for recent comparable sales. This information will be used on several deal analysis reports, such as the Maximum Purchase Price Report, Investment Packet, Wholesale Marketing Sheet, and the Wholesale Marketing Packet. The last section is the Company Information section, which is used on all reporting letterheads and footers. I would recommend you set this information up on a template file so you don't have to recreate the wheel every time you start a new project. And that's it. Once you've set up the property information sheet, you can now start analyzing and managing your rehab projects. We thank you for watching our quick video tutorial on how to set up the property information sheet. If you have any additional questions, feel free to shoot us an email or give us a call. We appreciate your time and business, and we wish you the best of luck.